ink can be affected by erasers. To show that off, I'm using a lot of ink. Usually, if I wanted to draw some snowshoe hares, I would choose some very light colors, like Jeroboam Gris Nuage. Here, however, I'm going heavy with carbon black and some platinum brune sepia, and then using erasers to lighten the tone. As you can see, you can affect dramatic changes in tone this way. In this drawing, I'm putting down even more ink. This is an illustration of a cordwainer, a 19th century shoemaker. I'm putting down so much carbon black, and I'm not worried about tone or shading at all yet. Again, this is very different from how I usually draw. In a way, I found it liberating, letting me only worry about the direction of my lines and little else. Again, however, it is amazing what erasers can do. There are 3 factors I consider when I'm erasing ink: erasers, ink, and paper. Soft erasers, plastic ones such as the Tombow Mono or the Staedtler Mars, are great for gentle effects. Harder erasers such as the Tombow Mono Sand are great for more dramatic effects. Pigmented inks such as Deleter Black, a dip pen ink, and Platinum Carbon Black, a fountain pen ink, result in clean tonal changes. These inks rest on the surface of a paper and come off cleanly. Dye-based inks such as Iroshizuku kiri-same can result in tonal and possible hue changes. I think this is due to the chromatography of the ink. It actually sinks into the paper, and the different components of that ink come off when erased at different rates. Obviously, thicker, stronger paper is best when it comes to using erasers. I like Fabriano Bristol myself, a nice, tough, thick, smooth paper. However, here I'm also using MD cotton paper, a very thin but strong Japanese paper. On the top 2 squares, I'm using a plastic eraser and getting some very light changes. And on the bottom, I'm using a sand eraser for quicker, more dramatic results. You can see I supported the paper and was careful about the direction of my strokes. You can overdo this if you're not careful. With care, however, an eraser can be another valuable tool in your work with ink.